one day is you just plan it right
no,
there? Or
because there's already a way to do it. You can have a wedding in like a week. You can get a wedding together and have it.
Yeah, now in America it's that way. But then
Yeah.
like back in the old days, relatives lived like scattered everywhere around the land, so it would probably take like months. Months to just plan a wedding because we gotta wait for all these relatives to come. You know, all these gatherings. Yep. So it's complicated, but now in America, because of telephone and all this stuff, it's much easier. We can have it like in a week, in 3 days, you know, if we want it.
Whoa.
Because everyone already kind of knows.
Took me 8 months.
Wow.
Even longer than that. You can wait longer than that.
I heard before talk a lot about food, like in funerals and in weddings, and I want to know about your food. What's traditional? What do you eat for breakfast? What kind of ingredients do you cook with?
Rice, in our culture, rice is the main dish.
Yes.
It's always the main dish. We can't, like, I would just say that back in the days, people cannot afford, like, meat. Sometimes, even if they raise chicken and stuff, they save those chickens, pigs, and cows for traditional times. Like, if a person is dead, or, you know, if they gotta do a more traditions because a person's ill, or, you know, whatever. So they don't eat it, like, all the time, like, every day. So they usually just, whatever they garden out, they would just eat whatever at the garden. So usually, like, you can say a lot of Hmong people eat just red pepper with rice, or just ginger and rice with salt. That's it. Or they could just eat, like, rice mixed with water and salt, and that's it. That's how their days will be. But now, oh my God, there's always meat.
I think what we had today, the boiled chicken with the medicine, and with the boiled pork and the, what is it, yeah, the greens. Yeah, I think that's really typical. Like, that's something, like, especially the boiled chicken with the medicine, that's something that you see a lot in Hmong families, and especially for, like, after women give birth, they have to eat that for a whole month. That's all they have to eat.
Just chicken.
Just boiled chicken.
With the, like, what we just ate.
My
what we just ate. Like, the herbs and with the chicken.
Yeah.
You cannot just eat the chicken. You have to have the herbs in it because the herbs help your body. And you cannot have it fried or anything. It just has to be like what we just ate. Like, for a whole month.
You cannot have. That's all you eat. That and just hot water.
Yeah.
You
and
can't
just hot water.
do milk, soda.
Can't even have ice cream.
Yeah.
All the Twin Cities hospitals, maternity ward now have that on their menu. So you can actually request boiled chicken after you give birth at all of the Twin Cities hospital.
So, but then, like what you said at funerals, because, you know, killing a cow, right? Yeah, killing a cow would be, like, more respectful. So usually, like, during funerals, you would eat just that beef, lots and lots of beef. That's it. That's the whole main dish, rice with beef. Like, they could do whatever they want with the beef, but it's just beef and rice. That's it.
Because boiled beef or like grilled. We don't have any grill. It'll be like fried or raw sometimes.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's called.
It's grounded beef, so it's like raw.
Yeah, we call it lab.
I don't know. But then, like, it really depends on who you are, too. Because I know, like, General Wing Pao, he just passed away. He's, like, a really, really popular, right? And so, his funeral was in California, and my boyfriend's parents, they went, and they said they have, like, pho. It's, like noodles. Yeah.
That's only if you can provide for it.
Yeah.
But usually people can't provide, so they just have to.
Yeah, like, yeah.
That other people sacrifice for, like, the dead person. Because, okay, so why did I say that they sacrifice cow instead is because I'm serious, like, if you kill the cow will, like, in the afterlife, the person will have the cow that, you know, would be with them, so they won't be hungry at all. So they could just kill the cow in the afterlife even if the cow's dead. So the cow will be with them, you know, and all this stuff. That's why people sacrifice cows.
Yep, and talk about that, like, at the tomb, like, at the graveyard. I don't know. I've only seen it once, and I asked my mom about it, and because we went to go visit my grandpa, and so there was, like, a Hmong family that was crying, was, like, giving flowers, because, you know, like, usually you just give, like, flowers and put it on the grave. but then what Hmong people do is they actually have food, right, by the grave.
Yeah, we believe. Yeah, cause like in Thailand, like you know, like they can they could be. Well, you guys would call it zombies because they can actually like come back up and eat it. Like, but only certain people can do that. Like from what my parents says, some of the vain people can actually do that. They could just when they're dead, they could turn into tiger, and there would be like a little girl ghost who will always guide them, and you know they could just get up and eat. But then like it's I don't know how to say it, like it's a way of just respecting their giving to them because it's a really cooking on all this stuff. So in the afterlife, it's just like miraculously appear right there. From wherever you are.
Is anybody here like from the Hispanic culture? It's kind of like November 1st, right? Where you have ofrenda or something like that, and you put stuff there, just stuff that the people that pass away like food or cigarettes or whatever. Cigarettes. It's kind of like offering. It's just like offering like that.
Okay.